Alright, so we're here in the finals. We're playing against the guy who I've determined must have been two to our left, because I think he just played the guy. He beat the guy who was directly on our left. The guy directly on our left had the two, played the GPs and the grazing Gladeheart, and the guy two to our left had all those territorial bailoffs, and this is this guy. Um, he had Nissa's Chosen, bunch of he had a step links, all cards that we did pass, even though they were on color. And he's the reason our loam line didn't come back. So he cut it off two before it got to us because he is also white green. So we've the white green mirror in the finals, and well, I suppose mine should be better since I was cutting him off more than he was cutting me off. But he definitely a ton of good green white snuck through in the first pack. But mine's better because I had first dibs and I didn't screw up. I don't think. So definitely like this matchup. I think it's pretty crazy that the two decks, two mirrored like two white green decks, one who was only two away from the other one in the draft, are both like if you see the mirror making the final, you expect it to be at least three-way, and likely just completely on the opposite side of the table. Otherwise, you expect one of the decks to be way worse than the other. Um, we are certainly more aggressive than he is. Uh, this hand has a turn one step links, but it has nothing else at all other than I guess all our mana. But we're gonna mulligan. And this has all good cards and no mana. So multi 5 it is. This is an acceptable multi 5 though. He's got the turn one loam line, even better than step links. Assuming he's got a forest there somewhere. I don't think it's that often you expect there to be two white-green decks. Like that loam line really should have been mine. Like, I don't think it's generally a good archetype, although uh, maybe with ROE it's all of a sudden become a powerhouse, and that's why there's two in the finals. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely better in this format than others. I mean, usually the big problem with white green is you've no removal, but actually World Wake has a reasonable amount of removal, and so does uh, even just Zendikar. I don't think there's much in ROE though. There's a bit of sort of conditional removal, like smite and stuff that deals with 3 power or less creatures, and which is definitely better. All that 3 power or less stuff it definitely gets better when you add Zendikar and World Wake to the mix. It was pretty mediocre in Triple Rise, but I went with the Spires here because I want to have a 4-drop next turn. I'm not too concerned with hook mastering his line right now or getting extra value out of the Spires. What I'm concerned with is playing a good spell next turn. To play Hookmaster now and not follow up with a 4-drop would be pretty bad. The question is whether we want to go Timbermart Larva or Golem. The Golem's obviously more threatening, but it could stop us from dropping the Larva next turn. I guess worst case we're playing a Hookmaster next turn and then hopefully drawing a land at some point. And maybe this cuts him up from playing a huge fatty. Definitely stops his attack, or should stop his attack. Ooh, that guy's pretty good. Well, I guess that's the reason he's green. Maybe he wasn't green. Oh, I guess he was. He has those. Uh, he's a bunch of the guys that I gave him. Although at least it's going to take him a while if he doesn't draw another forest. Let's see. What do we do here? Are we going to? Well, if we attack with a golem and he double blocks, we can always praise vengeance. Although then he can just quicksand, but that seems okay. Okay, well maybe he'll single block. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and praise vengeance. So hopefully he doesn't have an extra forest. Or I believe we are straight up dead. Unless we can top deck a journey. So I think next turn we're just hook mastering, so we delay him a turn. Unless we find the journey now. Yeah, might as well. So I'm definitely hook mastering here. Or journey. I guess the downside would have been if I found a refraction trap. I always would have. I just still would have had the next turn. Really? Oh, he's to kill a blocker, I guess. A blocked creature. Bah. Oh, I don't need to tap 3 anymore. Okay. Well, we're gonna hook master here, and then hope we top deck an answer. Well, at least we can kill that guy at some point. Still definitely looking for an answer to super leveler. Yes, for now we'll be satisfied with killing the flyer, and hopefully next turn. Because I mean, if it takes more than a turn or two, we're just gonna die to elephants. Wrap in Flames would be nice. Journey, Refraction Trap. Those are main answers. Does Refraction Trap have to be played on an opponent's? Can I use one of my own sources? I don't remember how it's worded. It's only really an answer if I can use. If I can, like, if he doesn't block, then I can use it on one of my own creatures to prevent damage to him and redirect the test color. That's not an answer. I guess I shouldn't have played the forest here. Predatory Urge is also an answer. I've got answers. I've got answers, but not in my hand. I did mull to 5, so I mean we're definitely doing okay for a mull to 5, but we're still gonna die. We did fine with the 1-for-1s and even a couple 2-for-1s, but one off the Predatory Urge, one off the Recluse. But that's only good if we're both using fair cards. So I think at this point I either kill it or die. I don't know if I'll scoop, but um, maybe. Definitely blocking there. If I find an answer, I'm gonna want to have less elephants on the table. All right, I think I'm just scooping here. I said I wasn't going to, but that was a discouraging draw. Oh, there's a refraction trap, but that's too late. And there's the rapid flames. Okay. Well, I think we have a decent matchup here. Hyena Umbra might be good against the mirror. Nature's Claim's okay. I've seen from his replays. He has a couple enchantments. I don't know if I want to really bring it in. I think I still prefer Pump to the Hyena Umbra. I could get greedy, bring in Vendetta. Vendetta for Marsh Threader. Marsh Threader is pretty mediocre here, even on turn 2. I don't think I'm getting any free swings out of it, and it's not trading for all that much on his side either. So we can do something like this, and swamp out the Spires for a swamp. I mean, the games could go pretty late. And Harrow sort of fixes my mana. The thing with even with Harrow, I might be in a position where I want more forests as well. But I think we're gonna go with that. And maybe now I'm drawing first. I still want to play. Yeah, okay. Well, it would help if I didn't have to mulligan. Oh, that's a good hand. This is definitely a good hand. With the Harrow. And Pelakka Wurm is certainly good in the matchup. Turn 1 Loam Lion again. That's kind of rough. Ooh. Predatory Urge. Could be good if I can find something fat. Question here is how I use Harrow. I mean, so that we've all right after mentioning we're already in the situation where do I really want to sacrifice a forest when I have a Pelakka Wurm in my hand? I mean, it's still reasonably likely I draw one. I think I'm just gonna not use the Harrow yet. I'm still not gonna use it. No, I'll take that trade. His guy always flies. Mine not so much. I mean, it would have even been a reasonable play of just holding him back and harrowing on his turn to get it flying. Just to make sure I can trade it. This is a pretty big Timbermaw larva. Bigger than it should be in a 4-color deck. I even have half a mind to just go get forests with the Harrow. And just try to win with what I've got in my hand. So I think what we do here is on his turn, I guess. I could have done it here, but we're gonna sack a forest. We're gonna keep a forest and grab. I mean, this is making it a little less likely we draw lands, though. That's the only downside here. I'm still unsure whether I'm getting a mountain or a swamp. Territorial Baloth. That's rough news. I mean, on one hand, I want to keep the Harrow, but I also need to draw some action here. Maybe, yeah, well, the mountain, the Rapid Flames at this point is not doing anything, so I might as well get the swamp. Oh, well, that's a good draw. Oh, hold back some of his attacks. He might get in with the Baloth. I don't think I'd chump it, though. If he plays the land, he can get in with the Baloth. I go down to 4, though. Let's see what he plays. He's playing something. He's playing Explore. Well, if he plays another land, I'm definitely jump. Oh, he got 2 Loam Lions. Oh, bastard. Man, oh, no. This would have been sweet if I had 2 Loam Lions in this deck. Oh, okay, well, I've got to jump here, or I die. I'm pretty dead anyway, I think. I need a really good top deck. Another land. Can I survive the turn and drop a Pelakka Worm? That's the only question. I can play Predator. So the best thing I can do is play Predatory Urge, chump this, kill Hookmaster. That's not enough. Huh. Man, that Hookmaster was. Did I pass a Hookmaster? He first picked a Hookmaster. I guess first or second picked, right? So I definitely didn't pass any Hookmasters. I don't think. Anyway, I think we're dead here. We're just gonna triple check. Block, Baloth, kill guy. Well, maybe we'll bluff a lightning burst or something. Maybe he holds something back. I don't know. I doubt it. He's probably got a Pelakka Worm in his deck too. We did pass one. Refraction Tap would have saved us, but then we wouldn't have been closer to Pelakka Worm. So, all right, yeah, you still had all these. I get it. Yep. All right. See you next time. No money rares, unfortunately. A few rares, but no money rares, which is really the point of drafting this format. See you next time.